is cracking my juice? So today's the next day, and today is a very, very special day, at least for me, because my car literally looks back to life and better than ever. Because when I purchased this car looks nothing than what it looked when I purchased it, you know? So the fact that I'm, you know, giving it my little touch right there and shit is like pretty dope, you know? It's like one of one C300. Not one of one, obviously there's some other people out there that have maybe the same bumper, same style, but like shit, this is my style, and I love this style because this is my everyday, this is my daily car. It literally was. When I bought it, I used it for a whole week, and then literally like on a Friday, I think it was Thursday, no, on a Friday I got on the accident, bro, which is horrible. Like what? Like buying this car and then gets in an accident, what the fuck, you know? But look, now the car looks better than ever. Look at it. I do have this gap right here that I have to fix right now, and then so today I'm gonna tell you guys the plan for today. So today I'm gonna try to install this plastic underneath. After doing that, I'm gonna try to fix the light better, and then after that, not today but maybe in a few days, I might install the hood. I'm not sure yet, because if you guys remember, my hood that I ordered has it got damaged on the way here, and it has literally 2 dents in the center of the whole hood. And I emailed the company and told them what happened, that I got it with it arrived at my house damaged, and I sent them pictures, but to this day they still haven't answered. So I might have to email them again tonight, send them proof again, and then hopefully they could send me a new one and I could ship this one back type shit, you know? If not, I might have to keep this one, slap it on the car, and then just have the person who's gonna paint my car like fix those 2 little dents in the center. But other than that, this car already looks intact. Look at it, it looks fucking nice. It looks beefy, bro. I fucking love it. Like, I love the new look. Like, look at this shit. Shit looks nice. Oh yeah, and then another thing I'm gonna do, not today because I haven't bought it, but I want to buy a little wing, just a little wing, just to give it that like sporty look. And then I think that's all I'm gonna do with the outside. So like once I get this, my whole front end painted, because like I said, once the hood's on, I'm gonna paint the 2 fenders, the hood, and the bumper. So basically the front half of the whole car. And then while doing that, I'm gonna have them paint my handlebars as well, because they're all like burnt because of the sun. So yeah, all my handles for all my doors, I'm gonna have them paint them, like repaint them. Other than that, this car's fucking mint, and this car's not even salvage title. Like, it's not. It's clean record. It has a lot of miles, but it's okay because it's a daily car. So like, and then with Mercedes, if you keep up with the maintenance, man, they last forever. So we'll see how long this car lasts me, because like I said, I bought it secondhand and it's new to me, but I'm giving it my little touch. As you guys all know, I already did the silver trim, got rid of the wooden trim and put silver trim in it, which is like dope because it gives me, if you guys remember, I had the same car back in the day, but mine was a 2008. This one's a little bit newer, but same exact everything. Now that I put the silver trim, it looks fucking dope. Look, I missed that wooden trim over there because I couldn't get it, but I'm gonna buy it. Like I said, I'm gonna buy the buttons as well. I'm gonna buy the leather right here, or I might just get new leather. But yeah, other than that, this car's fucking nice. I love it. And yeah, I'm gonna get right into it, my G's. So we're gonna get right into it. The first thing we're gonna do is put this plastic underneath back in where it goes. So stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so here's everything I need, and we're gonna start applying it underneath. Alright, once I install it, I'll show you guys. And then after this, we're gonna do the inside of the hood, the inside plastics. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so far I have 1 bolt in, 2. Now I'm gonna start doing the rest, because I'm underneath the car and started to So I'm gonna do all of them and then come back to you guys. Cause now, so this plastic that I took off goes up the front and underneath the other plastic, and then you put them all together. So right now I'm gonna put all these little bolts in. I'm gonna do that real quick and then get back to you guys. Alrighty guys, so I just finished doing all the little bolts or screws. They're all in. The plastic's in really tight. The underneath looks good now. See that? Nothing's hanging, everything's good. Now those are the inside of the engine, the plastic. So we're gonna do those right now. Let's get into that right now. Alright my G's, check this shit out. So your boy just finished putting these plastics on. Look at it. Got the center plastic on, got this plastic on. Pretty much, it's pretty good now. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. And I'm still missing some parts, and you're like, what do you mean? So I'm missing these intakes right here. When I bought the car, I never had them. So I'm gonna order these intakes, and also the plastic inside the wheel. I still haven't ordered those. So I'm gonna have to do that, and then that's pretty much it. So I'll get back to you guys once I think we're gonna do a hood, but hopefully tomorrow or once they get back to me. So we'll see what happens. My G's, stay tuned. Yo, what is poppin', my G's? Welcome back to Cortes Vlogs. So today is a new day and I have updates on the C300. So the other day, I'm gonna show you guys where we left off. So the fenders and bumper are all intact now. We all slapped it on and they're on. And yesterday we fixed the adjustments even better. So now everything looks even more nicer. See, even this side looks clean and crispy, but we still couldn't figure out this headlight, as you guys remember last time. So I think later today we're gonna see if we could just move it forward a little bit. If we have to drill a hole on top just to move it down a little bit, we will do it just so it can fit really nice. But I have good news and bad news in a way. Pretty much good news though. So as you guys remember, I have the new hood here. The reason why we didn't install it was because it came damaged. There was a dent in the center of the hood. Well, your boy ended up getting a refund for it, and I originally was gonna not get a refund. I was just gonna have them send me a new hood and have them take this one back. But instead, what they did, they refunded back my money that I paid for this, and they said this damaged hood I could just dispose of it, as in get rid of it. But instead, I'm gonna keep the money and put this new hood on still and just get that little dent repaired. So that's the plan today. The plan today is to slap this brand new hood with the dent, because it has a dent. I'll show you guys the dent once it's fully out. Yeah, it has a dent, but I'm gonna still install it today and then get that dent fixed once I get the whole car painted. And then after the hood's on and the whole thing, it's like all these new fenders are on and everything, and hood, the only thing I'm waiting on is the wheel walls for the inside, because I already ordered them. I ordered this side and the other side. That's the only thing missing from the outside, and also the engine intake hoses or pump or tubes, because it's missing the two tubes, the intakes. So I ordered those as well. So we're just waiting on those two parts, and then this car's ready to go get painted. And then once I painted, I decided to do PPF, so hopefully I don't get rock chips and stuff, and it protects the paint. So we'll see how it goes. So today, like I said, we're gonna focus on the hood. So that's what we're gonna do today. So for part 3, we're working on the hood. Hopefully we can finish today and apply it on. So stay tuned, my G's. All right guys, so now that we have the hood on, I'm gonna tell you guys what we're gonna do. So in order to get this entire hood off, in order for it to come off, we gotta disconnect these right here, that one as well, and then once we do that, the hood is holding on by 3 bolts, 3 there and 3 there, so a total of 6. Once those 6 come off, the entire hood will just come off. Once I remove the hood, I'll start removing this plastic cover underneath it with these tabs, and then transfer all these little things you see, like all this, all these things. I have to transfer it to the new hood, which is right here. Right now I'm gonna take it out the box and set it down on the table so you guys can see. So I'm gonna do that right now. Alright guys, so I just took out the hood out of the box, and I'm gonna show you guys from the underneath where you can see the damage. See the damage? That was the damage of the hood when I came. That's in the center of the whole hood. Look at that. And you can notice that in the outside, and that's like the most important part of the car that we need to see is the hood. And if there's a dent in the center, that's kind of fucked, you know? But hopefully your boy can get that repaired, so stay tuned. But before I go, I'm gonna tell you what's the plan. So now that I got this here, I'm gonna try to transfer that little layer that goes right here. I'm gonna try to install it right now, and then little by little I'm gonna remove the other parts and then transfer them over here. So stay tuned, my G, stay tuned. Alright guys, so before I start removing this plastic underneath the hood and taking these tabs out, I brought the tools I'm gonna need. I'm assuming I'm gonna need these tools because I think this is meant for that, for these type of clips. If not, I have these two, which should do the job. Either one of these 3 tools will do the job. So I got these 3 tools, and on top of the tools I put this, we also have this like mat or like carpet that we use every time we work on our cars. So I put it on top of my engine bay, so as I'm taking these clips off, they're gonna fall and they're just gonna land on here, and I'll just get them, and then as I'm getting them, go apply it on the new hood. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do this first, like I said, and after this I'm gonna start doing all these little extra things that I have to put on the new hood. So we're gonna get right into it, my G's. Alright guys, so far I got 2 of these clips off. One here, the other one here. And I used this tool. So this tool, all I did was put it underneath and then literally clipped it off, and it just came off. So I'm gonna do that to all of these clips, take them off and put this cover on the new hood, and then start doing the rest. And once all the other parts are off, I'm gonna have my dad or my brother help me take the whole hood off and apply the new one. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm gonna show you guys something. So as I was taking this side off, I ended up switching tools and using this tool instead. And you're like, why? The reason why, with this tool, as you guys look at it, it's like a scissor. As soon as you clamp it, it opens this side. So it's like it's meant to unclip clips. So all you do is literally slide it where you need it to go, and you just press down, like close the scissor, and then it'll pop it out. Pop. And that's what I've been using, and it's so easy, and all the clips come out intact and everything. None of them are damaged. So yeah, so like I said, I recommend you guys to get yourself a set of these type of tools. They come in handy so much. So yeah, I'm halfway done. I already did most of this side. I'm doing the other side, and then I'm gonna focus on the center. On the center is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 clips. But I'm already doing all the way around right now. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I'm done with all the clips, and I'll show you guys. Alright guys, so your boy just finished taking all the tabs off. Literally every single one of them. They're all right here. Now, to take this whole thing off, in order to take it off, you gotta slide it down like so. I'm gonna show you guys. And then just pull down, and it should just come off like that. So this whole front end, the whole bottom cover, which is like suede or like foam almost, comes off like that. And now you're just left with the whole hood. now that we got that off, I'm gonna start taking these other parts off and applying it to the new one. So stay tuned, my G, stay tuned. All right guys, so like I said, these were the 3 tools I used. And look, there's even one right here on there. Oh. So there it goes. So these are the 3 tools I used to get all these clips off without damaging the foam or the cover. And I'm gonna show you guys. I already inserted where it belongs. Let me show you guys. So this is how it's gonna be on the new hood. And then all we gotta do is put those tabs back, and then it should be good to go, and then I can start doing the rest. But before I start doing the tabs, I think I'm gonna start doing the tabs first. I think I'm gonna secure this part first. Once it's all secure with all the tabs, I think I'm gonna start doing all the other metals that I need to transfer. Once all that's transferred, the only thing that's gonna be left to do is to, like I said, remove this from here, and then same with the other one. And once both of these are removed, I could start taking those 3 bolts from each side so I can remove the whole hood. And when I do remove it, I gotta be very careful it doesn't slide back down, because if it does, it could hit the window and break the entire windshield. So we don't want that to happen, so that's why I'm gonna wait until my dad or brother gets home. But I can't wait to put on the new hood. I know it has a dent, but like I said, I'm gonna get it fixed and repaired. And hopefully, once I do, hopefully before August ends, everything should be on, and by September I should have it ready to get it painted, you know. So we'll do that. And yeah, I'm just showing you guys the steps, step by step. So if you guys ever get in an accident yourself, you guys could do it yourself. It is a lot of work, but look, it's possible, it's doable. If I'm able to do it, you guys are too. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I start putting these clips onto the new hood, which shouldn't take long. Should be quick because they just push in. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys, man. Alrighty guys, so right now basically I finished putting all the tabs in, and it's all ready to go. So now I'm gonna start working on removing the other metal parts and then applying it onto these. So I'm gonna start doing that now. Alright guys, so I'm gonna start removing these metal parts. I already got my tool and I'm gonna start doing them, so stay tuned, my G's. Just finished applying this metal, now we're doing the other ones. Alright guys, so we just removed all the other metals, which are right here. Now we're just gonna apply it on the other one. Yeah. So basically all the metals are on, and now we got the rubber. Now it's all ready to go. Now we just got to put this back where it goes. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna install it right now. Literally, it's just 3 bolts in each side. So like I said, look, we have this up, 3 bolts there, 3 bolts over here. This was very easy to remove. It's just a clip. You pull this back. Look, you just pull this little clip back and then it just comes off. Same with this side. So now we're just gonna apply it on. So I'm gonna go do that because it's a 2-man job. So I'm gonna go do that with my dad and then show you guys the end result and the dent. All right guys, so I just helped my dad put it on because like I said, it's a 2-man job, but check it out. Like I said, it's just these 3 screws, bolts, 3 over there, so total 6, and then these clips, we just popped it back in. So now we're just gonna close it and make sure it lines up nice and clean, and then you guys can see the dent more here. This is the dent that came damaged with the car. It's not that bad, I could get it fixed, but let's see how much they charge me. But we're gonna close it to see if it lines up nice. All right guys. It looks nice. Damn. No será bien porque los de esos que no le ponimos, pero ya ponérselos será bien.
No, ahí está, nomás te puso que bajarlos, que tienen esto, no va a subir.
Yeah. But look guys, it's pretty much nice. Look at that. Sheesh.
Ahí está.
Nice. Yeah.
Quiere a lo mejor aplastar.
Looks nice guys. Look at this curve. Nice. The only thing that looks ugly is this dent. This one and that one, there's two little dents.
Quiere poquito para acá.
Look, there's two little dents just right there. Once those dents are clean, it should be nice and beautiful. Yes, sir. I don't know if I should put the label on because I'm gonna buy a new one. So I think I'm gonna just wait until the new one arrives. So stay tuned. All right guys, so now that the hood is on and I showed you guys how the adjustment came out, it came out pretty good. Now, what I'm doing on this hood, this is an old hood I had. These two labels you see are information about my car, and I want to take them off and try to transfer them to the new one. So right now I'm using a heat gun for like the hair, and then a little knife to try to take both of those stickers off and apply it to the new hood. And then once I do that, I'm going to show you the whole process, what we did today, and then that car should be ready to go. And then once I get the other parts, hopefully within 2 or 3 days, we'll finish up with those parts, and then this car will be literally A1, back to fucking like brand new. So stay tuned. Yes sir, for y'all wondering if my method worked, well here's the living proof of it. Got this, I heated it up, and look, it's peeling off easy. So as soon as I peel it off, I'm gonna apply that one to the hood, and then I'll go through the same thing with the second one. So we'll do that right now. Yes sir, and just like that, your boy took it off. So all I used was this heat gun and the knife, and that's all I used. Now we're gonna go apply it on the new one. Yes sir. Alright guys, so your boy just finished installing them. Look, there you go. So literally everything looks original now. Literally. Right now when we close the hood, I'm gonna show you everything we did so you guys could see, and then until sometime this week, once I get the wheel walls and the intakes and everything else, I'll show you guys. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so check this out. So everything's pretty much intact, all the plastics and everything. We got the engine, the hood's on and everything. And then before I close the hood, I'm gonna show you guys the things we're missing. So the things I'm missing here is this intakes tubes right here, and then the wheel walls on both sides, and what else? I'm also missing the springs for the hood because the old ones don't work no more, so I order new ones. And I'm also missing the Mercedes logo right here, but I also order a new one, and it's a black one, so it should be coming. And then look, right here you can see the dent that I'm talking about. So it has 2 dents. So now that the whole hood is intact, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna close it so you guys can see everything's back together right here. So if you guys remember yesterday, we had a big gap right here. So me and my dad tried our best to fill in that gap, but it made a gap here, so we had to like even it out so it could look even, and we did our best, and that's the best we were able to do. And same way here, the same gap goes here, you see, and there's still a gap up here too. So it's like we did our best, and so far I fucking love how the way the car looks. I just need to get painted. That's all the car needs. But before we get painted, I want to do the rest. Like I said, the wheel walls, the intakes, the Mercedes logo. Once all that's here, which it should be here in 2 or 3 days, we'll install it. I'll show you guys, and then this car will be ready to paint. So stay tuned for that, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as the other parts arrive. Bye, jeez. If you guys are wondering if my lights still work, there you go. And yes, both of them work. Yes, sir. Until next time.